See, everything in life has a price to pay. Okay, whether you do something, there is a price to pay. Whether you don't do something, there is a price to pay. And I tend to not only realize this myself, but I also have to communicate to people who take my services um, that whatever you have done in the past, it'll come back to you. It's not like karma or something, okay? It is more like what you sow, so shall you reap. See, understand this much. People who book my services or take my services, whether personal branding, getting a better job, getting a job because they lost it, or relationship problems, or personal issues that they need a point of view. They come to me only when there is a problem. It's like you go to a doctor only when you're sick. You don't go to a doctor when you're feeling well. Or there are people who are proactive in nature and say that, before shit hits a ceiling or shit hits a fan or whatever, I want to take your advice so I don't regret it. Okay. But the truth is what you sow, you shall reap. Like I'll give you my example, okay, before I give anyone else's. Now, because I had absolutely terrible parents, you could say one of the worst in, as far as I can see, absolutely incorrigible animals. Even animals is a compliment to them. Because of the bad parents and the non-existing upbringing, I made plenty of wrong choices in life. I dropped out of school, high school, which has a price to pay. I didn't study hard, which has a price to pay. I didn't take any interest in improving myself. Although I could say maybe a magic invisible hand was guiding me towards reading books, going to the library. Okay, I've been lucky there, or developing my talents of public speaking. You're talking about someone who is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, young boy with no guidance. Okay. Then chasing girls, hanging out with useless friends. I wasted time. I wasted the opportunities that could have made me a better human being. Like, just imagine, I was wasting time chasing girls. I was wasting time chasing, seeking approval from useless roadside friends. While someone of my age who was given proper guidance and upbringing, maybe he graduated from Oxford, or maybe he landed in a Fortune 50 company. Okay. Then obviously the decision to get tattoos, there is a price to pay. Okay. It is not like, wow, it's so cool and all that. Yeah, one side it is cool and all that, but on the other side it's like, hey, you're a bloody fool, Like people always have associated tattoos with negative connotations. Even I today, if my daughter were to bring a guy who's completely tattooed from his face head to toe, I don't think I'd be like, oh wow, someone like me. I'd be like, no, this guy doesn't have proper upbringing and guidance, And I'm being very realistic about it, because these are not decisions that you take if you have proper guidance and proper upbringing, proper coaching or mentoring or whatever. And then my health, I had to pay a price because of bodybuilding, pushing heavy weights, steroids, permanent damage, okay, to my immune system, to my testosterone, to my internal organs. And even getting a mentor at a very late stage, okay, you can look at half empty, half full glass. But because I got a mentor at a very late stage, I wasted 30 years of my life, which I can't get back. And, I started taking my life seriously at a very late stage. So the point I'm trying to make here is, if all the actions or inactions, all the things I did or didn't do, it has a cumulative effect. If you save money from a very young age, the nest becomes very big when you grow old. If you invest in, let's say, a very stable company, like let's say, for example, you invested in Nvidia, okay, maybe after 10 years, today you would have been a multimillionaire. Okay. So how does this topic relate to you? See, whether you stay in a same job, or whether you resign, or whether you keep skipping jobs, okay, jumping every 2-3 months or 6 months or 1 year, there is a price to pay. Whether you're single or whether you choose to get married, there is a price to pay. Whether you get married early or whether you get married late. Okay. Um, Whether you cheat on your spouse, you cheat on your wife, you cheat on your partners, whether you cheat society, whether you choose to invest in your career or don't invest in your career, whether you choose a mentor or don't take a mentor, or you take a good mentor or a bad mentor, right mentor or wrong mentor, whether you made the right choice to migrate to the right country or you migrated to a country and it turned out to be a big mistake. Okay. So everything has a price to pay. Now, why am I telling you this? When I get these clients who come to me, people, like I told you, only when you're sick you go to a doctor. So only when people have problems they come to me. The most unbearable, or the one that I find absolutely disgusting is, oh please, I don't have money. Okay, oh please, please help me, or boo hoo hoo shop story, or it's too expensive. Can you make it? See, listen. When times were good, you spend money. You enjoyed your life. You invested in what you want. You purchased what you like, whether it's a car, whether it's a holiday, whether it's a girl, whether it's a nightclub, whether it's shoes, whether it's branded clothes, whether it's perfume. You enjoyed your life, right? So that time you didn't think about there will be bad days. So you enjoyed, had your good time, didn't give me any benefit. But then when you have bad times, why should I sacrifice my time, money, expertise for you to help you gain back the glory days? Why? You suffered, you are suffering because of your stupid choices. So, what you do is pain yourself a little bit more, borrow money if required, ask, beg, plead, whatever, and then take service. And I'm not just talking about me. Whether you approach anybody, let's say, for example, I know people who are like, hey man, when I was in a position of power, everyone used to call me, kiss my ass, and they used to say, come meet me, let's go out, and all that. And today, when I need a job, nobody cares. Yeah, because maybe you invested in the wrong group of people. Maybe you didn't invest time, effort, and money with sincere individuals. Maybe I'll tell you this. This might come across as a surprise. Maybe you're an asshole. Maybe you never knew that. Maybe you are someone who people cannot tolerate, and the only reason they tolerated was for your position and money. And when that was not there, why should they deal with you? Okay. So, complaining, moaning, and groaning that, oh, I helped 20 people in very high places. Okay. And today, when I need help, they're not helping me. Maybe they knew that you are a son of a bitch or absolutely terrible person. So they used you. They danced to your tune so that you could give them what they wanted. And finally, when they got, they're like, eesh, now get rid of him. See, these are harsh realities that you'll only get only when you go through a tough time. Only when you go through a tough time. And tough times, they will reveal your real character. They will reveal real friends. They will reveal the truth, which you cannot see during good times. When good times are there, people invest in business, grow a business, expand branches, and buy expensive cars. We have all done it. I have done it. You have done it. All of us have done it. But when tough times come, no, we really sit down and question ourselves. What am I doing? Oh, sheesh. Money is not coming in. What did I do next? Where will I go? How will I survive? So, I just want you to look at your life right now. If your life is going good, clap. If your life is going good, if you have a good job, if you have good position, good money, good savings, great. Okay? I'm just saying, mentally prepare if in case you were to lose your job, if in case you were to lose a position of power, what would you do next? Okay? Because remember, when you are of no use to anyone, nobody bothers. But if in case you're going through the opposite end, you're going through a tough time, then it's time to wake up. It's time to evaluate, and it's time to be honest with yourself. Where did I mess up? Where did I fuck up? Where did I make mistakes? How do I not repeat this? How can I make corrective measures and go ahead and change your life, man, you know. And if you're in the middle ground where things are not too great or not too bad, just remember that if good things happen, great, you don't have anything to worry. But if bad things happen, especially when you're just normal, it's going to be tough. So don't wait until the situation gets bad. Just keep in mind whatever you're doing right now, whether it's the time you're spending, investing, or wasting, money that you're spending, investing, or wasting, friends, relationships, habits, smoking, drinking, whatever, everything has a price to pay. Even it can be the videos you watch, the books you read, the people you hang out, or the groups you are in online. Even your own behavior. You can be successful, you can be rich, and you can act like a perfect prick, which I have done. And then when you lose everything, it's a wake up call. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. Just be mindful of what you're doing or not doing, and it'll come and bite you one day. What you sow, so shall you reap, like they say. Good, bad, ugly, feel free, comment down below. This is me signing off. Take care.